Hey my lovelies, I hope you're all safe and well. It's Mitch here. I'm just coming on to do this Wednesday's Facebook card reveals for you all. I'm coming on a little bit earlier to do this video because I'm just got to get ready later on for tonight, because tonight my tour officially starts. And I'm going to be down in Yeovil at the Meet at 8 Club doing a sold out demonstration of mediumship, reconnecting you back with loved ones in the spirit world. So it's going to be very exciting. So I thought I'd come on and get this video done a little bit earlier today. So the deck that I'm working with this week is a new deck for me, and it is the Unfolding Path Tarot. I think it might be one of my new favourite decks. I absolutely love it. So yeah, let's see where the energies are taking us. Let's see what's happening. So if you were drawn to card number 1, we're going into the 10 of Wands. I absolutely love this pictation of the 10 of Wands because it's all about letting go, traveling light, just removing anything that isn't needed, so if there's anything that's weighing you down, whether it's physical people, could be physical items or possessions. This card has known to show up for people that hoard. So if you're kind of drawn to this and you're looking around and you're maybe a bit of a hoarder, maybe this is suggesting and saying you need to have a little bit of an energetic spring clean and just let things physically go. But sometimes this can be about people. It can be our own behavioural patterns as well. So be very careful if you've been drawn to this card. Where are you feeding your energy, your thoughts, your feelings? Are you reflecting a lot on the past or the slightly negative things that have happened in your life? Are you reminiscing about past traumas? Because all that stuff is going to just weigh you down and it's going to feel heavy. And what I love with this pictation is she has this kind of these steps and she's trying to get through her front door, and basically she's just got to sort of pull this bag along, and it's just literally it's not feasible, it's not practical to do. So she needs to sling out some of those wands, she needs to let go of some of the crap, some of the bullshit, whatever it is, whatever it represents for you, whether it's people, circumstances, situations, energy that you sort of are putting your attention to, whatever it is. If it isn't serving, if it isn't working, if it isn't giving you that high vibe feeling, sling it out, let it go, travel light is really important with this card. And by doing that, you're going to make room for some new magic, you're going to make room for some new energy, for some new growth of things, but things can't really grow, things can't materialize, things can't feel fabulous if we've got all this sort of sluggish, heavy energy weighing us down. So don't be scared to sort of get rid of stuff. Don't be scared to let things physically go. If you know that you're buying into sort of cycles or patterns that are a little bit negative or a little bit repetitive, only you can change that and own it. I think sometimes there's this real misconception that spirit can change everything, and sometimes they can guide us, they can lead us, but sometimes we have to be accountable for stuff as well, and sometimes we have to just actually be in control for us and say, I'm going to stop doing this pattern and this cycle because it's not actually healthy for me. Sometimes we have to be the change, So that's being encouraged if you've been drawn to card number 1. Sorry if you can hear next door's dogs barking in the garden. They've decided to all be let out every time I do a video, and they're all going a bit mental. So as we've been drawn to card number 2, we're going into the 4 of Wands. 4 of Wands is a real celebration. It's a real time to just stop, to pause, to give thanks, to really appreciate all the magic, all the love, all the gratitude, all the validation, all that is your world. Your world is a journey. Your world is a work in progress. Of course it is. It is for all of us. But stop, be thankful, be appreciative of what exists, of what matters, of where you're at with your journey of life, with your story so far. 4 of Wands also comes in a lot when there's security around house and home. So maybe some of you guys have been moving house, maybe some of you guys are about to move house or are planning to very soon. Maybe some of you guys are also in the process of doing some renovation or some decorating, bringing things back up to scratch, making things look a little bit fresh and loved and new again. So maybe there's a little bit of renewal coming in with that, but it's definitely a time to sort of feel safe, to feel secure, just to really enjoy everything that is in existence at this stage of life, even if it isn't the finished article, even if it isn't perfect, even if it's a work in progress. it's your work in progress, and that's what makes it special, that it belongs to you. It's your story. So, you know, it's an exciting time to just give thanks and everything else, but there could be some change, like I say, around house and home, because this is a real card of wanting to bring in security with house and home, whether it's the visual stuff, the in-house richness, the energy of stuff. Maybe you've had to do some energy work to make a place feel a bit more loved and a bit more fabulous. There could be that going on as well. But 4 is the balance, the grounded energy, the structure, the platform that we can build everything upon. It's the foundations of tarot when it comes in. So celebrate the foundations of what you have at the moment, you know. Those dogs go mental. Don't know if you can hear them. Really sorry, guys. And then finally, as we're going into card number 3, we're going into the Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles is a time to receive and welcome in abundance. Both abundance in terms of revenue, hard cash, we'll have some of that, thank you very much. But also maybe it's the in-heart richness, it's the in-heart abundance of experiences that are connecting and happening around you a little bit. Sometimes this card shows if you've been left some money in a will or an inheritance. Maybe some money has matured through savings and finances. Maybe there's some other sort of way that money is sort of finding itself towards you. It could be through a little bit of a win, a payout on something, whether it be an insurance claim. Maybe there's a little scratch card win and it brings in some revenue. Premium bonds, if you do those. And it could just be an abundant time where all of your hard work, all of your hard graft is actually starting to really show up and really pay off for you. And if you're finding that, you know, you've put a lot of energy, a lot of effort into things, and you're slowly but surely starting to see the victory, the success, the return of, you know, where you're applying your energy, whether it's through career, work, a self-employed job, business, whatever, just vibe high, just enjoy that, you know. If there's maybe some projects that you've been doing, I know a lot of people at the moment seem to be book writing and have recently published books and they're selling really well. Obviously, cheeky shout out to the lovely Carly of Bardware of Frog Lane. She's got her Wilma books out and about for kids, for all the magical witchlings, and they're doing amazing. She's got them in some really sort of fabulous witchy places and other bookstores. So that's an example of Ace of Pentacles, how it can work, you know. And yes, she's probably obviously going to get a little bit of the monetary return and everything, if she doesn't mind me saying, but also she's spreading her magic. She's allowing kids to really come alive with the story of Wilma. So that's just an example of how Ace of Pentacles can work and how it can serve. But it comes in many ways, you know, but it's an abundant time to welcome it in and be open to it. And if it's felt very inabundant, if you haven't had much of this, then just know that a change for the better is on the horizon, a change is coming in. So be open to that. So a really cool set of cards this week. I hope you can make sense of their messages. Gonna leave the love with you. Keep shining bright, stay fabulous. What do I need to let you know about? So tonight, like I say, I'm down in Yeovil doing the first night of my tour at the Meet at 8 Club. It's very tight for space, but it will be a fun night. Spirit are already coming in with messages. They already feel like they're on top form. I've also got my platform spirit guide that's linking in with me. And she is called Mary, but I call her Sweary Mary because she's a little bit of a mix between Joan Rivers mixed with Lily Savage, and I can just feel her coming in and she's proper making me feel buzzed. So it's going to be a good night, I think. Yeovil, you're in for a treat. I'm unsure if I should wear a blazer or not tonight because it gets quite hot in that venue. So do I blazer it or do I just go without blazer? I don't know. We will see. There'll be some sort of sparkle though, whatever I decide to do. So if you're coming down to that, thank you very much. It's going to be great. What else do I need to let you know about? Mainly doing Zooms this week. On Friday, I'm doing Colour and Crystals in Trowbridge, completely sold out. Thank you very much if you've secured a space to come and see me there. And then at the weekend, I'm having some downtime. The following weekend, I'm booked out. I'm going to be over in, where's it to? Colour, no, not Colour and Crystals, Collective Dreams in Burnham-on-Sea, completely sold out. Thank you very much if you showed up for that. We have put a last minute date together for next Friday, the 6th of March. I'm back over doing an evening in Carpe Noctem in Frome, because we're just getting inundated with people asking when am I back in Frome for more bookings. So pop over to Carpe Noctem Frome website. You'll be able to book your space to see me for an evening of readings. Starts from 6 o'clock, ends at 9 o'clock. And yeah, it'd be great to see you there. So lots of exciting things happening. But I'm going to go off and get ready and do a beautiful show and reconnection this evening with your loved ones in spirit. I hope this week's messages make a little bit of sense. I'm also going to just redo the Instagram live on this coming Sunday. Sorry guys, I had a massive spiritual hangover on Monday and I just didn't have enough fuel in the tank, and I would have been doing a bit of an injustice and a bit of not a great service for spirit if I'd have tried to sort of pursue that. So my free live Instagram, if you follow me on Instagram, is going to be happening this coming Sunday, 10 o'clock until 11:30. If you don't follow me on Instagram, this is an opportunity to catch me do my work. It'll be a mix of tarot with mediumship and some cheeky banter, and yeah, just a lovely sort of Sunday morning bit of connection. So going to leave it with you. Keep shining bright, stay well, stay safe, stay fabulous. Thank you for all the love and the continued support within my work, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.